Good evening, guys. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Drinking a, what is it? Chamomile tea with some raw honey and apple cider vinegar. I heard from a guy I watched, Tim Ferriss, who's an author of a very good book that I mentioned in one of my videos. Yeah, it does wonders for my sleep, and I highly recommend the blend. Just 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, like a tablespoon of raw honey, and some chamomile tea. It has the flower on it. You could search it up. It's done wonders for my sleep. But enough rambling. Let's just get straight into it. So, yeah, phone use, particularly social media, but just in general, we've all been told it by our parents, by our teachers, everybody, experts, and we all try and act like we're not on our phones all the time, and we try and say that we have a low screen time and all of that stuff, but it's the same as saying we don't eat sugar. It's when we see the dessert, we're obviously going to go for it. Or when we see something sweet and we're really craving for it, it's not like we're not going to go for it. It's same kind of thing. But, even though I was one of those people who ignored that and just kind of, kind of just ignored it and went on with my day, but I just did that all the time, I came to the realization that it's actually something very significant, and looking back at the time where I could have done something way more productive, it is quite a big problem, and I see it in a lot of young people, younger than myself, and just around my age as well. The people don't appreciate just simple things and just life in general. It's they're waiting at a bus stop or whatever, and they're just glued onto their phone. It's their eyes metal, and the phone is like a magnet, and it's just like that. And yeah, it's pretty bad, if I'm gonna say so myself. And I'm not trying to act and trying to point fingers at everybody saying that I didn't do it, I never did it. It's yeah, I did do it, I will admit that. But nowadays, I haven't done that in quite a long time. Occasionally I might do that if I need to check a text or something, but it's something that actually matters when I have to check it, not when I have to watch some videos on TikTok or some Instagram reels that I'm never going to remember after about 5 minutes. So yeah, I'm gonna put this away now before I fall asleep on video. But yeah, so yeah, whenever I'd kind of go on all these social medias like Instagram and TikTok as well, and I don't know if I can relate with anybody, but because I would say I'm quite a high achiever, and when you look at say these young people, sorry, I thought my phone died. When you see all these high achieving young people who potentially just got lucky with whatever they were selling or did crypto, and it luckily blew up, and they got all this money, and or they're just renting out all their stuff, and then you kind of start comparing yourself, because we all have dreams of having financial success and all of that kind of stuff, and you just start comparing yourself to all these people, and just the whole social media aspect, it's a big trap, and when it comes to comparing yourself, and you just end up in this whole cycle of not comparing yourself, and then you compare yourself, you don't, and it just goes on and on and on. And I realized that, and I'm if I really want to stop this and actually feel good about myself, I should probably stop. So I did. I only go on Instagram when I really need to check messages, because some people I really only message on Instagram. Or if I occasionally want to see some stupid video, I'll go on Instagram and check my messages. But that's pretty much the only time I really go on Instagram. And TikTok I don't even go on, to be honest. if I occasionally need to see a video again, I will, and then I'll just scroll off it and actually get it off my, like when you have your tabs or whatever on your phone, I like swipe it off as well, so I don't accidentally go on it or whatever. And yeah, I also found that when you go on these short form platforms as well, like TikTok and like Instagram with its reels now, and even YouTube Shorts, you go on like the first or second or third video, and then you kind of just end up like hypnotized by this algorithm, because it's like it knows where to like where to target your dopamine. I know I'm saying this a bit weirdly. I know. I hope you understand what I mean. But it like knows where to pleasure you. Not trying to sound weird. And you kind of just get stuck in this never-ending cycle. And then now 30 minutes has gone by, and you could have done something way more productive. You could have read a chapter of a book, or you could have just gone on a nice, pleasant walk. All of that kind of stuff. And I also found that, yeah, it might be entertaining and whatever, but after doing a little doom scrolling session, you kind of just, at the end of it, when you're hopping off your phone and you kind of reflect, it's like you feel probably worse about yourself. And I've found that myself as well, which is why I pretty much quit. And nowadays, I feel way better about myself because I'm actually doing something rather than doing all this crap of, oh, this person's doing that and this person's doing that, or, oh yeah, that's a funny video of a dog getting hit by a car or something, because that's the stuff you see on Instagram Reels now. And I also found that my brain is like almost getting cured because I'm not seeing all this rubbish and I'm actually just focusing on things that actually matter in my life. And yeah, and I'm not saying, oh, you can't go online at all, but like I have recommendations for it, because short form content is probably the worst type of stuff you could be watching, just because it ruins your attention span. Most of the videos are either just garbage for your like development, or you're going to end up comparing yourself, because most of the people that you see on like Instagram and stuff rent out their stuff and have all these courses that are pretty much scams. But YouTube can be good, but it depends what you watch, and what you watch will really reflect on what you like get out of it. So if you're gonna be watching some BS video of like these Mr. Beast people, whatever, I don't know what people my age watch, and I'm not trying to act like I'm this like alpha male kind of kid or anything. Like I actually genuinely don't know, because I don't ask. But if you watch like video that like actually educates you on stuff, and you kind of get used to it, and then you kind of actually start enjoying it, and it doesn't have to be a specific thing. It just has to like you want to kind of like just learn about stuff, because it never hurts to learn new things. If anything, it probably is better, and it makes you more interesting of a person, because it's better to be a person who knows more things than knows less. Now, like obviously you don't want to just be like a jack of all trades kind of person and just kind of, kind of half know just a bunch of things, but you want to just try things out, I thought that I would never get into things like wanting to learn about Greek philosophy, and now I'm watching videos of people talking about Marcus Aurelius and Pluto and things like that, and I actually find it very fascinating. Or talking about Spartan stuff and Spartan way of life, and I even watched like old movies that I would never think I would watch, but now I started watching and I like actually really appreciate and actually find them better than what is getting released nowadays, which is, in my opinion, just terrible compared to what I watched. So, like for example, I've been watching, or I'm watching at the moment, The Good, Bad, and Ugly, and right now the movie's phenomenal. And then you see these movies that are coming out right now. I actually kind of forgot, but they're trash. I'll just keep it simple. But other things you can do as well, you don't have to go on YouTube as well. But also, these long form videos that you see on YouTube as well aren't going to ruin your attention span, because you actually have to kind of concentrate for a long period of time, rather than have like a 30-second clip or a mix of different clips all stimulating your brain. But you could also listen to podcasts. I just got into podcasts and I actually enjoy them so much. And you can literally listen to them and go outside, and you can walk and you can observe nature, and you can do pretty much anything and listen to a podcast. Because I was learning about these. I saw a video on YouTube, I'm trying to remember, but it's talking about how leisure can make you smarter. Well, it's like how intelligent people experience leisure. Or like basically how they relax, and it's like they walked a lot, and you can literally apply that same thing. And if you get bored, you can literally pop on a podcast and just learn about something. Or if you want to listen to something entertaining, you could do that as well, and you're still doing something helpful at the same time. Like, it doesn't have to be this whole gloomy cycle thing that you have to be like this whole alpha male and ice cold plunges and all this like crap. Like, you can still have an enjoyable experience. It's just the fact that there are things that are just like bad for you, like scrolling through TikTok. TikTok is shit. It is terrible, horrible, and I find that it just makes me unhappy after I do it, because it's like actually just a waste of time. So yeah, that's all I've got to say. Stay off your phone, go outside, and enjoy nature. So thank you.